It's easy for our children to grow up in the church and not know Christ. Our children need to know that they know Christ. We began this as a family at a very early age with our kids when it was apparent that they were showing some interest, and when they expressed an honest interest, we talked to them about Jesus. And Carol and I had the privilege of leading 3 of our kids to Christ. When Jonathan was 14, he led his 5-year-old sister to Christ. So we missed out on that one. But what an incredible privilege it is for us to lead our kids to Christ. And with all my kids, I had them then, after they did that, I asked them if they'd just write a little testimony about that. This is what my son Scott wrote when he was about 7. He said, "One day I was at the beach with my dad, and my dad was sharing with me about Jesus Christ, and that day I let Jesus come into my heart. June 13th, 1980, Scott St. Clair." Those testimonies from my kids, and I have them all, are some of my most prized possessions. They are a starting point for us as we move our kids forward in their faith. They are a reference point for us as we hit some bumpy places along the road, and our kids hit bumpy places in terms of their faith. Lead them to Christ. You know what to do in response to that? Share the gospel of Jesus with each one of your kids. Share the gospel of Jesus with each one of your kids.